Hi, I'm Havoc. Welcome to the 1 hour stream. It's merely a suggestion, and everything is subject to change instantly. How you doing, Jazz? That's where the evil is stored with the yikes. Joshum! Welcome to the stream. Sean! Look at that! We got like half a rainbow here. That was the colors. Exclusively the colors. Good. I'm glad you know where it's from. That's kind of funny. I put that there right before we rewatched Jurassic Park. And I was like, oh yeah, that's where I know that from. Or that's where it came from. I did a thing in here. I did a thing. CMD, like CMDS, like commands. Nope. Look at me not spelling things again. CMDS. So there's a thing you can do. And, like, if you want to know the rule, also another movie reference, there it is. That's right. Everybody jumps straight to the rule. But there's also a link to the Discord. Yes, exactly. I don't want anybody to miss it. If I can spell Discord. Look at that, it works. Isn't that exciting? I actually don't remember what the fuck I did for schedule. So let's check that one. Yeah, okay. So this one's important. There we go. I decided to lean heavily into my favorite symbol ever, which is brackets. So prepare your butts for brackets. There's gonna be brackets everywhere from now on. Also pink. Or whatever this color is. So yeah, I'm hoping, my hope is to find the artist that did some things that you haven't seen yet, so that I can talk to them about making more things and kind of, I don't know, licensing them somehow. To kind of not have to worry about like the gifts that I want to use for like followers and subscribers. If somebody follows, they'll see one of them. I can't remember if I put a sound on it or not. It's kind of backwards how you have to do. You have to set up all of the Streamlabs stuff from the browser to get it to work in Linux OBS because it's not built in like it is Streamlabs and you can't run Streamlabs. So that's interesting, right? I also threw something else in here that I may end up using that is, it's going to break most of you. May end up using it, may not. It'll be a surprise when I do it. Yup. Everybody's going to rip their fucking eyes out. I can feel it now. So how is everyone's day? How's everyone's week starting? How was your weekend? Tell me. I'll drink water and wait. While I get my mustache out of my mouth. I've been using this bottle for half the life of the stream at this point. So it's almost, what, 40, 50 days old? Chrono Trigger is real good. I am solidly into the question mark timeline. Into the, like, Destroyed City. Spoiler warning, I guess. I haven't figured out what I need to do, and I haven't found anybody that's, like, giving me the date. But I went through, like, a city thing, and I went to, like, some places way up north, and I went to a place way south, and I slept twice, and I'm starving to death probably, and that's where I'm at with Chrono Trigger. I need to figure out where it is. I saw, like, a car thing way up past the North Settlement, but I couldn't interact with it, so I'll figure that out tonight. Or I'll play Shima. I will get Chrono Trigger done on time this month, I promise. Okay, I'll explain that. So, there is a local meetup group that isn't really meeting up right now because of COVID, thanks, assholes. And we do a game of the month. This month it is Chrono Trigger, so there's 4 or 5 of us playing through it this month and talking about our experience with spoiler tags and stuff. It's fun. Wish I could open it up, but it's kind of a thing for that meetup group, and I don't have the energy to do several groups game of the month. So that's just not happening. Yes, exactly like a book club. Well, like, you say book of the month means a totally different thing than game of the month, which seems to insinuate, like, a game of the year type of thing, right? I struggled with how to name that. But it's kind of like, yeah. It's kind of like stick with the name that actually makes sense and then explain it a lot. But yeah, no. We've done other things. I barely got through Ori and the Blind Forest, a hardcore run in Alien Isolation. Kentucky Route Zero, I kind of failed miserably on it. That game just didn't capture me like I wanted it to. What else was there? We kind of did Rush, but we all forgot about it. Rush is a PS4, it's a console game that's like an arcadey racer with destruction. Yeah. I feel bad about that. I feel bad for the guy that suggested it. We weren't like trying to, be terrible about his choice. It just, I don't know, it just didn't work, I guess. Alright, so, moving on with lots of new things. We're going to do The Evil Within. I believe my controller will get picked up by Linux, but I haven't tried, so that'll be fun. Also changed the things around in there, kind of, not really. I added a lot. Okay, here we go. I'll just show. Here we go. Okay, so up at the top, I'm going to try to do this for every game that I can. We're doing The Evil Within. It was made under the name Project Sway. Fun fact. That's the date it came out. It's running on id Tech 5. The developers are Tango Gameworks. The publisher is Bethesda Softworks. So literally all the information that somebody has to go seek during my streams, I'm going to try to put there. So how about that? Forward thinking. Proud of myself here. Fun fact, the creative director of Resident Evil started this game after, leaving those projects or whatever. Apparently did not live up to the hype. Though some reviewers called it the Resident Evil 5 we didn't get. I thought Resident Evil 5 was generally well received. I have never been able to sit down and play it and be like, this is a good time, though. I didn't want a stop and have to shoot game where you couldn't dodge enemies. And when it came out, 2009-ish, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's fire this one up. I never heard anything about the sequel. I saw its original teaser trailer and said, it was right while I was watching Twin Peaks, and I was like, this looks fucking awesome, sign me up. But I've just never made my way through the original at this point, so gonna do that now. If it goes to the right window. This game did not ship with the ability to play in full screen. Hello? I should probably change my background for streams. Linux does not have a capture full screen thing, so you have to go and set it. Maybe. Yeah, this game didn't ship with the ability to be full screen. That was added in alright, I'll think. Yeah. Whoops. Well, that's a neat trick. Okay, I lost my mouse. Alright. So yeah, when I was doing Halo last night, I realized nobody could hear anything but me like heavy breathing into the microphone. Which is super annoying. So I turned up the volumes a little bit. Granted, that was in Windows and not Linux. But it does seem like the audio in my streams is super quiet compared to my voice. Especially when I'm like high. So I'm trying to edge the volume up a little bit. Just for, you know, legibility. Or I don't know, legibility. You know what I mean. I just can't believe they shipped a PC game that wasn't in full screen. That's crazy. They didn't add it for an entire year. It's like some of the problems with Nier Automata. Man, when is the original Nier coming to PC? It is, isn't it? I thought I heard that. It's a thing I need. Yeah. Yeah, they are. Hardware settings, kind of hidden. Screen grain adjustment. It's pretty freaking crazy in this one. Imagine my surprise last night when I was playing Halo, which, you know, in the evening, not expecting anybody to show up for that. 21 viewers popped into that stream. I was pretty pleased about that. Really embarrassed that my audio quality was friggin' terrible, but kind of neat. We're definitely gonna do casual. Oh, there's a third mode that unlocks when you beat the game on survival, if I remember correctly. How's the volume now? We'll probably have to adjust it a little bit more as we go. Great.
All units, 1199, expedite cover code 3, Beacon Mental Hospital.
Fun fact, fun fact. The girl in the car in this scene has friggin' purple eyes.
Sorry,
Like,
detectives. I know you're
violet.
just coming off a case,
It's
but
crazy.
I'm afraid we're gonna have to make a detour.
Sounds serious. Is it a riot?
A call went out just before I picked you up. Said it was multiple homicides. Half a dozen units already on scene.
131, please advise.
Hey, maybe it's the ghost of that doctor who went schizo and chopped up all those patients.
That's not what happened. Some patients disappeared. Some kind of scandal?
Still, gives you the creeps, doesn't it?
127, 124, please respond.
Joseph, you think there's a connection?
It's a possibility. I believe the records were sealed.
Anyone on scene, respond.
Dispatch, this is Detective Castellanos in 184. What's the situation? Over.
I love how his
185,
his hair is blowing in the breeze with all the windows closed, though.
Is there any...
God damn it! Jesus!
Junior Detective Kidman. Any thoughts?
Nothing yet. I'm sure we'll know everything once we get there.
Seriously, those are some gorgeous eyes.
What do you make of it?
Yep.
Connolly, contact dispatch and let them know what's happening. Joseph, Kidman, you're with me. We're gonna have a look around.
Right.
Barney Fife will just stay there. So this hospital is designed after a real manor. I meant to jot it down. Blur. Yeah. God, we're always talking about Blur. Why don't we just play it? Josh 'em, Chaz. Yeah, so this is modeled after a real life place. I didn't jot it down and I forget what the name was, but kind of a neat tidbit. Holy crap, this camera bob is kind of crazy. Everybody else just normal walking. I'm doing the friggin' dog head shake. Yeah, the catch with playing Blur, the racing game, is it's not for sale anywhere, so you either have it and can play it, or sorry.
It smells like blood.
All right, stay sharp. We're gonna check it out. Don't let anyone else through this door.
I can be an extra set of eyes.
We don't know what's happening here. You're a backup.
This is a universe where nobody wears baggy clothing except for the antagonist. Well then.
Someone alive in here.
Looks like the Havoc physics engine to me. Oh, that's interesting. The edge of the screen has a blur instead of a vignette. Huh. Alright. Well, we're off to a great start. Winchester Mystery House. Yes, thank you. That's the one. I was gonna say it sounded like a rifle, but I just... There's some strong, like, VCD vibes going in here. Viscera cleanup detail for those that don't know. Just blood not following the law of gravity or, you know, anything.
Are you injured? What happened here?
Can't be real. Impossible. Ruvik is...
I've got it. The security cameras might tell us something.
So this is happening in real time. Yep, live feed. Oh, no.
What the hell?
This would be a great VCD level. Seriously, they need to get on a sequel to VCD. And it needs to be... Ooh, in VR. VCD deserves to be in VR. Just end of story. I like the original enough. I played it recently, last 2 years or so. When I played that game about the portrait. Layers of Fear. You say that, but it doesn't let me do it. I don't know where it wants me to rotate the camera. Like it's, okay, I guess that's what it needed. Oh. How's your motion sickness? The water stalking monster is the best part of that game, just hands down. Well, there is like another monster in like some very like some tombs or jail cells or something. That section is wonderful, but once you learn how he works and what he won't do, it's so easy. Which is kind of an issue. So that's a... Wow. The fucking camera lens goes kind of crazy when you go into stealth mode. Nope. Did it? Maybe I'll give that game a try. I don't know. I did like 2 horror games in October and just didn't feel like doing anymore. I wanted something actiony. Because horror games almost always end up being stealth, you know? And I love stealth, I do. Probably one of my favorite genres, but, you know, do a couple of them. They're either like... Oof, no. They either end up being walking sims or... I should probably pay attention to what the fuck I'm doing here, huh? That is not what I meant to do. This is gonna be good. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's problematic. How do I... Okay, we'll just let it play out. Is there a locked door in the starting area? I guess that's probably what I need to do here. No? Key found in a mental hospital basement. They were in use long before the hospital's modern-day security system was put in. Okay. I'm kind of hoping it's around the corner right here. Yes, okay, good, it is. If it seems really hard to see what's going on the screen for you guys, it's exactly the same here. This game's lighting is upsetting. Oh, fuck no. Oh my. Believe it or not, this is less traumatizing than any of the new Tomb Raider reboots. Fact. Until I get impaled on the soft part of a pine tree, this game's gonna get like an E for everyone rating. Oh shoot, is it time to use the thing? Oh my fucking god, it's Havoc brand sarcasm. Trademarked. Almost let that moment slip by. Sean has thrown his computer out the window saying, never do that again, please. In his ear canal specifically, I kind of fucked up my eardrums. Got some water in them doing that stupid nasal thing that just didn't work out for me. And I mean, yeah, I had a lot of tubes when I was a kid. That sucks. I remember like crying for a week straight while we waited for a doctor's appointment to get tubes in. Like the third time it happened. It was fucking miserable. Ear pain is no joke. Like you literally can't do anything. It's like having an awful headache.
Where's the exit?
So yeah, my eardrums have been super sensitive to bass. They're kind of starting to get better now, but it's been a couple weeks. And if like I blow my nose, it's game over. It's just might as well have never gotten any better. Old note from sewer. Yuck. What does the sewer have to say? Beside the locked gate at the far end of the sewer, there is a ladder which would take you to the old ward. If you could make it through there, you would find an elevator leading outside. You would be the one who escaped. You might be the one who survived. R. Yeah, no, after getting any cuts at all and getting dumped into that, it's pretty much gonna die. Interesting. Things don't highlight as like interactable items until you move. Who else is excited about what's on top of this ladder? For the second, nothing. Hang on just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry about that. There was just this like awful smell that smells like moldy grass getting blown into this room. Like the window's closed, and I don't know what the fuck it's from. Like, it is just straight disgusting, like taking the air out of my lungs. And just the bedroom window was open. Something was being blown in from the fans in there, which is silly. I don't know why I left that open. The air conditioner's on. Yeah, no, it's actually like it's kind of making me feel sick because it smells very similar to what this looks like. Like, if you ever like not cleaned the bottom of your lawnmower, for those that have lawnmowers, and like the grass that's like caked up in there because you cut it wet a couple times or whatever has grown mold, like it just this is awful. So hopefully that lessens, because shit, that just it feels bad. Yeah, no, it legit was combining with my ocular senses. Oh boy, okay. Let's go get this collectible, I guess. System test. STEM system. Brainwave synchronization lost minimal. Anomaly occurs. Doctor orders. Okay. I mean, that's gotta be what it is, Apple. But I don't. It's just it was really bad. I'm overly sensitive to smells and sounds, I guess. It's super senses, like a Spider-Man that can't do shit. Staff begins complaining about nausea and falling unconscious one after another. Yeah, it is like old mold water. The reality is I should have closed the bedroom door with all those windows open in there. Oh well. What is the halo over the location of healing thing? I'm a delicate snowflake. I am, actually. Started getting this really bad, like, indigestion problem, and, like, can't be around fucking mint toothpaste, man. Just, I would rather peel off my fingernails. Like, mint toothpaste is just, it's awful. It's a good thing there's other things, they're just hard to find. Hold to look. Alright. There's the thing somewhere out there. I kind of saw it. Oh, fuck me. It's time to go. Whatever's happening. Okay. Where would I hide in here? Oh, the locker. Okay. I'm just gonna let this happen, I guess. Alright. Boy, that door getting kicked in was really something. I know, right? Oh, right bumper. Right bumper. The encrusted blood off. Gross. Fucking gross. Somebody didn't like a post on Twitter. I think I'm just gonna stay here. Scab chitin. Oh boy. It's actually a really cool icon.
Can't let him see me.
I'm just gonna go ahead and jump in here. Okay, I was just about to jump out too. Maybe that'll help a little bit on the Twitch screen. It just looks really dark. I think I'm leaving. Alright. Well, we know how that's going to get used. Oh, fuck. Come the fuck on, we gotta go, man. Bye, Tooth. Feel you, man.
Find myself within darkness twisting me around. There is nothing I can do. And this world doesn't span. It just turns itself around. Around.
No, Sean.
The night chokes tight in the noose.
I just can't wait for the FBI to come knocking at the door to tell me all about the licensed song I just streamed. It's the goddamn Twitch cops. We had a video. What was the Halo one last night? Part of it got fucking muted because of something in the Halo soundtrack, Halo 3 soundtrack. That was a shorter game than expected. I made it to the front door. Yeah, I guess his leg's fixed. You're right.
Detective! Get in! Get in! Hey, where's Joseph? Man, I'm sorry, but you never came out. I waited, but... Please, settle down, Leslie.
Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie. Settle down, Leslie.
Shit! There's no going back.
Must be running on Id Tech 5. Shit. You're being chased by a canyon? What?
Shit.
Okay, this... Yeah, the Inception sound. This went from being kind of cliche to really fucking interesting. Like, I expect them to, like, zoom out and, like, the city has, like, turned into a symbol of some kind. You know what I mean?
Damn it. Are we cut off?
It's like a crop circle of destruction type of thing.
Dead.
Everyone all right back there?
Just a few bumps. We're fine. 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 Fine.
We will be once we're far away.
Fine.
A little further and we'll be fine.
Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine. Fine.
Fall! 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 Fall!
I agree. Yes, I thought so too. Interesting way to do that. Looks like he woke up in the hospital. Sean fucking called it. See, that's why you're a Stream VIP. By the way, congratulations, Chaz and Sean, for being Stream VIPs. R4's also in there. That's why you have the, I like to thank my parents, yeah. That's why you got the little pink diamond next to your name. It's not my kink. It's not. Did I just consume a brain in a jar? Jesus Christ, what? Okay, so here's my question. They just drove through, like, most of the city. We didn't see another person or another, like, moving vehicle. Like, there's no people here, right? So, should I just assume we've traveled to a different dimension? Or what? There wasn't even a body in the fucking street in that cutscene, was there? I didn't see one. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention to it because there were buildings flying through the air and, like walking across the street, so...
Hello? Anybody there?
Yeah, but if they do the twist that this is all in his head, there's no reference point for that. You know what I mean? Like, there isn't, like, a line in the game that I've seen where, you know, where it's like, shit, I See Dead People. What's the name of that movie? I can't think of it now. Yeah, there wasn't another moving car. You know, there's not going to be some, like, spoiler alert moment where, like, oh, this character died. Yeah, I wanted to say The Fifth Element, but Sixth Sense is, like, the prequel in naming, I guess. I never realized that that was fifth and sixth. Okay. That is kind of funny. Hi.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
You'd think, you know, I would expect if the ambulance escape was in his head, all of them would have made it, right? They all would have escaped, but somebody got left behind. So I question that. You know, just for neatness and continuity. And my own fanfic.
This place is necessary for you. You're always welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. Please, sign in here.
12 monkeys, nice. I would love to realize that there's like 1 through 12, like all of these movies, and I mean, because friggin' Bruce Willis has been in so many movies.
Without signing in.
Alright.
There is no way to ensure your future memories. This way, please.
Video game nods.
Smells like medicine.
Can't wait to see what horrible smell makes its way into my office now.
Please, relax. Please, have a seat.
Press A to brain.
What the hell?
You mustn't fight it. This is for your own good.
No. Stop.
There now. You see? All better.
Lady, am I going crazy?
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
Fuck that. Fuck that. I'll be waiting is like the scariest shit. Oh shit! They double twisted. We're not in the hospital.
Shit.
I'm removing Sean's VIP status. No.
Where am I? Kidman, where are you? Connolly.
Brain juice. Brain juice. God, that was really hard to see. Wait, did it just suddenly become night? Oh no. Okay, there was headlights over there. Okay. Ooh, look, invisible walls of darkness. I really want to see this. There was a film grain thing here. I just want to turn that shit off. I mean, it's a dumb effect anyways, but... Oh, that's so much better. Holy smokes. Alright. That leaf is about 10 FPS. Like, its animation, but its moving is up here in the 890s. That was... Holy shit. It literally looks like a slideshow. Wow. Wow. Alright. I have a feeling going into the Dark Woods is going to be like an insta-death of some kind. The filmgram is supposed to hide it? Maybe. Like how turning on the Curacao mode in, Tsushima, speeds up the frame rate of the entire game. Or at least makes the wind and tree bending faster. It's a pretty good sharp noise. That's blood.
Connolly?
They just made him uncontrollably walk backwards. That was interesting. Ooh. Kind of an interesting screen. It's on the right stick click. What's the my god for? Brain juice. I kind of want to like waste bullets to see if these boxes will open up, but I'm not gonna. 2 bullets, yeah, not enough. These leaves are at a higher FPS. Well, minorly. Okay. Gotcha. Tell me how to do things I already figured out. This feels like Resident Evil 4. Probably a nice guy. Yeah, you accurate. I don't know what this rope is behind him. That's a trap. Okay. When he comes towards me, it's going to explode and this whole thing's going to cave in and it's...
Hurts!
Whoa.
Oh, it's the patient.
Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital. 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 Hospital!
What the fuck?
God damn it. Whoa! So it is Tomb Raider. Yeah, how do you... Oh, there's the run button. Cool, great. Oh, you got stamina. Got it, alright. It's funny, all the other times I've been running in this game, I was pressing the wrong button. So that was all the game making me run. Doing the leg broken, not broken ordeal. I just went all the way out. I think it was like hold B to skip cutscene or something.
Hurts! Hurts!
Whoa.
Except for right here, when I want to do
Were
it.
you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital.
If there's one thing I know for a fact, mental patients love cops.
What the fuck?
How do I walk up to this without, like, doing the full sprint? Oh, okay. Whew. I tried that last time. That is, like, an elaborate yet obvious trip wire. Like, they didn't even try to hide it. Also, who set it up? What the fuck is going on here? Where are we? Thanks. We've given you this boring field that you need to run across so you don't uninstall our game. So Resident Evil 1, for sure. Like boxes, maybe? Like I can burn boxes to get stuff inside of them? Well. So, if I don't burn this, you'll come back up? Only you can prevent forest fires by not using napalm matches. Alright, guess there's no interaction for burning boxes. Color me disappointed. There are no longer icons to open doors. Seems legit. That's right. Suspend your disbelief by looking away from the thing. I think the girls in elementary school, way back in the 90s, had those. They literally would do that when they walked because all the glitter was falling off. That was my book. No one hates glitter more than me, while we're on that topic. I once got glitter underneath the contact. Use your fucking imagination. I hate glitter.
Shit. What the? Back here again. I must be losing it.
Time to enter Rapture. Hello? Okay. I just can't use the camera in here, apparently. Weird. Really
I
weird.
don't know if that was a bad dream or this is.
Whatever is the matter?
Can we just talk for a second about how the save icon? Well, number one, it says profile, which is really interesting, but there's a pick going into the brain. That's alarming to me. Leslie Withers. So that's my way out. So I go get my upgrades here, or whatever. Do I get to pick my upgrade this time, or? I love how like sending electricity through your brain makes you have bigger pockets. Should probably save again now that I've done the upgrade. Just totally overwrite it like I'm committed. You know, this game has so many different things going on right now that I'm not entirely sure which one to be following. You know, the game did not stay where we thought it was going to be. Like, it's now bridged into, like, inspirations from Alan Wake. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Eyeball injections seems like a weird way to get to the brain. I mean, I guess. Seems like it would be less, well, maybe less sanitary, but less damaging to do it through the roof of the mouth or something. You know what I mean? Ugh, God, I just give myself a cold shiver. Like an idiot. Sneaky kills. Right bumper plus? Oh. Son of a bitch. Will he come all the way over here? No, he's looking. Oh, fuck. Oh. What? The game didn't really explain to me what would happen if I didn't burn them. Or I just was not paying attention. One of those two things happened. Okay, answer me this. Fine, we're not in the hospital anymore. Why are there jars of brain fluid all over the place? Is it something that the nurse is leaving for me? Also, what's with the yellow dots? I've seen a couple of them now. Wow, it's IdTech 5, the game that couldn't handle textures. Jesus. Or the engine that couldn't handle textures. Yeah, these textures are as bad as Rage. They have a pretty good illusion effect, though. I will give that to them. Like, you have to zoom in, and they're super ugly, but, like, you know, camera distance away, they look good. Here's 2. We know you're gonna screw this up.
guys from around here?
I don't know where.
Well, I'm done. Oh no. Yeah, that's the hour, folks. Oh, I'll probably go for like another 15 or so. I'm interested in the story, but its gore is... You know? So it's got auto in. Where am I going exactly? Probably through that door, huh? By all means, look the opposite direction. Thank you. Good job, man. Good job. Making an insane amount of noise while in a sneaking section is exactly what I wanted to do here. Can you imagine grabbing somebody that is now like covered in barbed wire and wrestling them to the ground like a jackass? I can't. It sounds terrible. I don't think he's dead. Or this guy in here woke up. Oh shit, he's right there. Okay, alright. I did not see him come up those stairs. What is this nasty shit? Really? Okay, that's interesting. Okay, the house is... This is stopping the road. Okay, double tapping makes you kick the door. That was my fault. The previous time.
I feel like I'm being pulled just looking at it.
Alright, that is the place that was in the middle of the city. That is the mental hospital. Okay. Clearly. 2 prediction possibilities. We're in another dimension. Or somebody made one exactly the same on the polar opposite side of the planet and they're connected through the middle. I know it's so specific, right? But wouldn't that be cool? There's something enjoyable about watching this. Need to put like a gauge on my eyeballs to see how wide they get. This right here is the proper use of depth of field. I like the depth of field vignette. I really do. Or not a proper use. You know, if I were to shoot him and miss, I got this fence to protect. Oh, I'll bet he can jump over it. I'll bet we all can jump over it. Yeah, okay, never mind. It just got pitch ass black. That guy has a torch. Alright. Leon S. Kennedy is a man of action. However, he can't jump, so press A near a window to jump through it automatically. That was an actual quote from the strategy guide to Resident Evil 4. It's always cracked me up that they had to have said, he is a man of action but can't jump. Alright, let's go. Stuff this dude. They must. I'm sure they get paid by the word or by the page. Like the guy who put the nutrition information on that root beer bottle from like that I saw in like 1998 that said not a source of protein. Thank you for that. It's soda. No, not that kind of action. Yeah. I wonder if I can jump through. Alright, good to know. I have a new weapon. Perfect. I wonder if it breaks my... Hey, over here. Come on. Let's do it. I'll get you some. I'm gonna wait and see if he breaks out of it so he can get stuck in a second one. And just continues to disarm them for me. That's perfect. Ooh, I almost ran into that. The momentum of the running and walking is a little bit out of control. Oh shit! I forgot to hold aim. Fuck, that was a one-use thing. Alright. A disappointing lack of shrieking is accurate. Now wait a minute, he dropped goodies. The other guys, I haven't noticed. No, I haven't done that animation, so they must not, they must be specific. How do I use healing? Okay. Why don't I just go ahead and use the other one then? I was wondering if health would have been like an upgrade and I was stuck at that number I was at, but okay. Here's my feelings on this game currently. It's slow, for one. I am very interested in its story. Unfortunately, I know that the story is kind of a low point of the game. But do I drop the ball? Oh no, I don't. Okay, even. What would make me not play the rest of this is if I found out it was more than 10 hours long. Like, I don't want to do this for 20 hours. You know what I mean? I also don't want it to be covered in really tough... It's around... Yikes, okay. That's a little bit longer than I'd want this game to be, you know? I also don't want it to be covered in abstract Resident Evil puzzles that I have to look up. You know what I mean? I can hide under the bed. That's interesting. I would not get under a bed with that many spiders. Just not happening, man. It's not happening. I did drop the bottle. That's interesting. This seems like a shortcut around the traps. Is it? No? Further around the house. Wow, okay. For a second, I thought somebody was standing right behind me as the camera was slowly spinning. You have to crouch. Okay. Did I get goodies for that? I don't like so. That plant looked like a pickup to anybody else? At least you can do all that really quick. It's not like you're stuck in animations. Damn near probably set myself on fire, eh? Let's go of these things. I will, yeah, I think I'm gonna end up playing through this. It'll stay on easy. Just to kind of see where the story goes. Okay, that's okay. I must be heading towards this gate. I got kind of turned around in the first house I went into. just down this road by the first group of I understand now. They're either randomly which one's going to stand up, or you got to know beforehand and gamble it. But it's like Resident Evil 1 or HD, which is the one I played most recently. I don't know if that was I don't know if like burning them with fire was added to HD or not. Look at this very elaborate thing. Quick time event. Oh, you know, if this game didn't have quick times, I wonder why they didn't have them in the cutscene with the ambulance dodging buildings. I was thinking to myself, this should have been a quick time event. Instantly regretted wanting a quick time event. So is there like lightning striking these trees? Is that... why these are on fire? Jesus fucking Christ, no. We'll be taking the really long way around.
Good God. That's right. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, the button hold is wonderful. Though you don't want to toggle that one in Ghost of Tsushima. It breaks the standoffs. And you aren't able to do the hold for sword and let go. So you gotta leave that one on default, whichever one it was. I thought I had broken my controller until I realized I had been messing around with accessibility. Yeah, I hate spamming buttons. I also hate having them go by so fast that you just barely have enough time to do it. God, what game was that I was playing that was just really rough? Yeah, we're gonna kill him. He looked like he heard me. Oh shit!
Shit. Better get out of here.
This is bad.
God damn it.
Leon is a man of action. You watch it all in a cutscene. Aw, he got away. Let's go put another rod in my head. Claws of the Horde, it says. I guess probably about where I'm going to stop. I've got an early game tonight. Chaz, it's always a mob of monsters when they have torches and pitchforks. At least to someone. was really weird. They had 2 upgrade mirrors or whatever, you know, right back to back. And then we didn't see one for quite some time. And there's probably one like right here at the beginning of the level, and I'm just not walking forward. But yeah, you know. All right, let's see here. Gonna do a little bit of this action. There we go. Social commentary. Hold on. Oh, I only put it on this screen. Hang on. Oh my fucking god! It's Havoc Brand Sarcasm. TM. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I need some like terrible noise to go with that, like air horns or some shit. This stream is always marked mature, by the way. Havoc, you swear too much. Okay, tomorrow is Thief, and we'll be running it with T-Fix. Do you need that, though? Alright, yeah, we're doing Thief with T-Fix. Everything this week is going to be in Linux. You know how you know a Linux user? Because they're going to tell you about it. Somebody said that earlier, and I just cringed so hard. It's probably true, but it's like 2001. Every third person you meet would tell you that joke, whether you were vegan or not, because probably some blue-collar comedy douchebag said it at some point. Did I feel called out? No, I mean, well, let's address this. Linux feels really good to use. Even when it breaks. Even when it breaks miserably and you have to start over. It's new and exciting. And we know how passionate I get about things that you know, I love. And it's a thing I like to share. So, Linux users but like vegan, yeah. So I like to mention Linux. I also am really enjoying showing off how good Windows games can run in Linux, because that just wasn't the case 2 years ago. You know? I mean, this game is fucking flawless. This is a Windows only game. Like, it's lighter, you know, I don't know. I love Linux and I want to share it. So yeah, I'll mention that. And it should be pretty obvious by the streams and the colors. So there's different color patterns along with the windows. I made a different color pattern of, let's see here, close this game. I made a different color pattern of the videos to go with it. They're pretty much the same. They're just kind of different. They're like blue and green for Windows with pink text as opposed to... Yeah, they're blue and green with pink text. Yeah. Interesting that you would do... Oh, I see why. Okay. Yeah, so no, I love Linux and I'm going to share Linux. That's kind of the end of that. I think it's worth pointing out. I think it is a fantastic improvement over the disaster that's Windows 10, which, let's not forget, 8. All of my personal files I had on the C drive in October 2018. It's kind of an unforgivable thing. Like, yes, almost all of them were backed up, but still, it's kind of infuriating. Like they've been running an operating system since the from the 80s, right? How? I get bugs. I do. That one was bad though. Chaz, who's behind in the stream and is like, no holier than thou. No, I don't look down on people that use Windows. Windows is an easy and very familiar operating system. I mean, I'd like to, yeah, I'd ate them. Yep. And I shipped them out all corrupted somewhere in OneDrive. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using Linux or Mac, I guess. I've never really used Mac. When I have, it's just like, this isn't for me. But you know, with the Linux operating system, you can make it be Windows or Mac or something totally new, or you can do it all command line. Like, PC is all about options for me, and Linux gives me the most options. Like, you really have to go out of your way and use basically programs from StarDock. You know, like Object Dock, Windows Blind, Start 8, like to get Windows to feel more familiar or do with it what you want. The thing that's really bugging me about Windows right now, more and more every day, is, you know, we've been using Windows for so long, we know that if we open up the sound panel, we get a very familiar and easy to use thing that, you know, changes where your sounds are, volumes, you know, right? We all know how to get to the sound configurator. In Windows 10, it gives you that big, you know, black or white mess with maybe 1/3 of those options and like some things on the side that are like, you know, maybe you're looking for this. Like, just give me the thing I want. Don't gimp all the options, you know? You follow what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of awful. Like, you have to dig twice as far to find an option for the mouse. That isn't like, obviously every user is only here to change mouse trails and, you know, double click speed. Like, no, give me the acceleration setting, right? Like, I don't know, I don't remember specifically what it was. Oh, no, I do, actually, because I wrote it down because I didn't know it was an option and I had to go find it. But it was like enhanced pointer precision. It was a hard to find option. I had to get told about it. Yeah, like in Windows normally, like, you know, you go to the configuration panel, you know, back in the old days, and it's like mouse. Here's your mouse options. Since like Windows 7, you like hit the start key, you start typing mouse, and you get what you want. In Windows, maybe in Windows 8, I never really used Windows 8. No, it wasn't because of the Logitech software. It was just the way Windows wants to present mouse options now, and they're incomplete. Yeah, okay, that mouse option was a different thing, and that was because of Logitech. The enhanced pointer precision was a different thing. That one is tucked away in advanced menus elsewhere. The next time I boot Windows, if I remember, I'll show that. What was I saying? Nah, I can't remember. Oh no, like, yeah. I didn't use Windows 8, but like Windows 10 and Windows 7, you know, you hit the start key and you start typing what you want, and it usually shows you what you want. In Windows 10, it's either at the bottom of the list, or instead of giving you any settings, it's like, here's an internet search. Like, stop. This is not what I want. I don't know why that got worse. Seriously, when you're looking for something in the configurations and it like gives you an internet search on Bing instead of the option in Windows, what trash. But no, I'm not going to look down on anybody for using Windows. I definitely would love to. I would love to, you know, have more people discover just how exciting and fun Linux can be. And trust me, if anybody's going to make Linux hard to use, this guy. This guy with having every single video out in his computer on a screen at all times and needing special scripts to make certain windows come on, or certain monitors come on and others not. Or like my just laziness in leaving my my Logitech headset adapter in and having to make sure that it boots into my speakers and not that. Because having to toggle all those things when you log into an operating system is really annoying. Windows remembers. Some Linux, really, it's a mess. But for a normal user, and you got your speakers plugged in, and you plug in your headphones every once in a while, like, Linux perfect. I'm the edge case, and I'm still loving it. But yeah. Yeah, so, what was I going to say? Originally. Every game this week, except for the Saboteur, is going to be in Kubuntu with KDE Plasma, which is one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. That's what the frames are made out of, by the way, for the stream. Those are KDE frames, or Windows, or whatever. But yeah, I got everything else running flawlessly. The only thing I even had to work on was Thief, but it needed a patch that Windows also needed to run, which was the T-Fix. So that's fun. I've only ever played the demo to Thief, and it didn't click with me when I was a kid, or teen, or whatever it was. Pretty much anything up till 25, I was a child. Like most of us. Like, your brain doesn't stop developing until you're 25. Yeah. There's going to be an OTL match here at 5:15. So I'll be streaming that. We're going to be going up against the best team in the league, but we're running duos, so who knows what could happen. Might be our lucky break. We had a really lucky break in duos recently. Alright. Let's talk about that one, too. There are a few things that grind my gears more than older people talking down to a younger person and calling them a kid. Especially once they're in their 30s, you know? Or even like 25 and up. But like ever. I don't get the power trip of belittling somebody that isn't... I'm not calling anybody out on this. Like, well, the people that want to call out are nobody any of you have ever heard of. But it's like, it's this weird contagious thing that people hear somebody do and they just all do it. Like, I don't get it. It's belittling, and it's not like, you know, it's not like, hey Jazzy, oh shit, I was just about to talk about you. Jazzy's on the team we're playing tonight that I was just talking about. It isn't your dad. Your dad's not the one. Your dad's not the one. It's like coworkers. It's like old coworkers. And it's like when you're calling when they're just like constantly calling out people for being younger, it is a power trip. It's not even an insult. Like, you know, when you insult somebody, you're usually insulting something they have control over, like control over, like, you know, why would you do that thing you did? It's dumb, be better. It's not something that you can say to somebody that's younger than you. They can't change that. They can't even make it worse. You know, it's not something they can... It's just a weird thing. I mean, like, I guess effectively you should probably, like, throw in, like, body image and stuff, but to a certain extent, like, that's just not acceptable, one. But it is something that somebody has control over. Age is not one of those things, so it just really bugs me that people do it. And... irony. It feels like it's very childish to call someone a kid. It is. No, it is. It's very playground. It's very primitive. And Sean, I'm not calling you out. Sorry, I'm rereading what you said. I'm not calling you out on this. I just it's a thing that I would like to never have existed. Yeah, you know, I was thinking to I love sharing the knowledge that I've acquired, whatever. Obviously, it's not in the ability to use words correctly, but I've come recently. Okay, I'll get back to that. I've gotten so mad at people calling me a kid that the only response is like, look, I'm sorry, I'm not knocking on death's door, you fuckstain. Like, what else can you do? It's made me so mad. Constantly being reminded that I'm in my 30s. And that I'm a child, I guess. Like, I will own being a child and making terrible decisions. Like, you know, whatever, like, well into 25. Because scientifically, our brains are not fully developed until that point. even on a good life. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? What did Jazzy say here? Oh yeah, advice. No, so I was thinking like, I've watched my neighbor put up hummingbird feeders. This is a thing that I have researched extensively. Measurements of sugar, not using red food dye because it's not exactly good for them. Changing it every week so they don't get sick. Like, this is knowledge I feel like I need to share. But like, how do you just approach somebody and be like, you need to, or it's like, so I'm kind of like when I run into them, I'm going to be like, hey, would you like some pro tips on hummingbird feeders? And I'm sure he'll say, yes, please. But like, I don't want to be some rude asshole be like, I see you're doing this wrong. Life tips. I'm trying to be a better person every day, and these are some of the things that I've kind of gotten hung up on because they're so hard-coded and in the way. You know what I mean? You should know better. Yeah. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know. It's tough because these are things that I'm super passionate about. Like, I want the hummingbirds in my neighborhood to be healthy. I've put a lot of work into planning the things that they need, specifically to attract them. And I'd like my neighbors to at least know the right way. Especially if they, like, one day suddenly put out 3 bird feeders in one spot in their front yard, all with that manufactured hummingbird dye stuff, and haven't changed them for 3 weeks. So if anybody else wants to know the secret to attracting hummingbirds, well, you're here, so I'm gonna tell you. It's, you boil the water, not the sugar. Number 1. Once the water's boiled, you throw it in a container, and you mix it 1 to 3. No. 1 quarter. 1 quarter. So if you're doing 6 cups of, which is usually the size of a picture, you are going to do 1/2 cup and 1/4. Oh, shoot. I've got it marked on the thing. But it is very specific. They won't drink it. And too much sugar is not good for them. And you have to change it every week because there's a mold, or there's like bacteria that comes out of their mouth that grows on plants. And once it's in there, you can watch it grow into like this fuzzball in the liquid, and other hummingbirds will grab it. And some of it's very dangerous to them. And the fact that they spit it out when they're eating is good for them. But like once it's grown into like a super bacteria in the thing, if another hummingbird sucks that up, it's not good. And it grows quick. Depending on the temperature, it'll grow really fast. It can grow in under a week. And it's visible. Like, it's visible. And it is straight disgusting. Which is something that you can't see when it's red food dye. Fun fact. I hope this is helpful in someone's life. Remember to take care of the animals around you. They're important. I'll let you know how petting my possum goes. Jazzy says, so I was wondering. I have not seen, I have not actually seen a hummingbird at his feeders. But I don't spend a lot of time looking at my neighbor's house from my front yard. I only notice them when I go to the mailbox. He's a nice guy. I like this guy. What were you wondering, Jazzy? I'll just drink water while I wait for the lag. Oh, yeah. Plants. Plants are a big one. Plants that grow pretty much mark your yard. Hummingbird feeders do a really good job. I don't know if hummingbirds don't immediately come to an area just because you put out food. One has to discover it, and then they kind of stalk each other. Well, yeah, you're on the West Coast too, so we've got Annas up here, and they kind of stalk each other and they're territorial, and they watch where the other ones eat. At least that's my belief on that. because I watch them a lot. Yeah. Good. Yeah, my garden is it's incredible, and the hummingbirds, they pretty much have something to eat here. Well, they have something to eat at our house all year long, because ours don't migrate in the winter. They stay right here because the climate's nice. That's awesome. So you had a flock all at once? Were they Annas? Because our Annas don't like each other. There's another hummingbird that's here in the summer that does migrate. I forget what it's called though. And they feed together. The most that usually we see like a male and a female pair that'll feed together here, but the other males, they're aggressive. They'll fight. Hummingbird fights are interesting, especially when they grab the beak with their feet. It is really savage to watch these things just spiral out of control and tumble to the ground. Yeah, there's probably a male and female pair. It's probably still Anna's. Yeah. Yeah, they have like, I don't know, they have like these big grids that they do their thing in, and they don't. Yeah, it's interesting to watch how they feed. Like, you know, they have a plan of where they're gonna feed, like especially on like plants that have multiple flowers, but it looks so random to us. Also, there was some research done recently, and the hypothesis on it was that hummingbirds see thousands of colors that we can't even imagine, possibly smells and tastes, like synesthesia. That was interesting. I don't remember exactly what the article was, but you can Google that. It was an interesting piece. I'm jealous that things see more colors than I can even imagine. Butterflies too. You know, Chazzy, it doesn't surprise me that you've done your reading on this one. Yeah. Hummingbirds are ballsy. They'll get real close. We actually, like, where we have most of the food that grows for them, we just put our hammocks right under it and just hang out with them. And they come right up to us. I've had one feed out of something I was holding once. I haven't been trying recently. I've got like this like whimsy wand that has like a test tube at the end of it with a red cap. Oh, butterflies are wonderful. We don't get a lot of butterflies up here. We got these white ones. But we only ever see one at once. Like, we never... Yeah. The white ones are really fun to film with a high frame rate camera. Because their wings, like, ripple. They don't flap. It's really cool to watch them fly in, like, super slow motion. You know, like, yeah. My phone has the ability to do that, but it's not the greatest picture, and if you zoom in, you might as well just not do it. But if you can get close enough to these things, it's just amazing to watch. And I would... Man, if I had, like, a high frame rate camera, like a legit camera that I could zoom in with, it would become an obsession. Photography in general is always something that I love, and I go on these kicks where, like, I find a new way to do things or a new tool, and I'm all about it. Like, I spend most springs actually making time lapses of plants blooming. It's battery power, you know? Battery power is the tough thing. Oh, what time is that? 4 o'clock. Okay. Well, let me find somebody to raid, and I'm going to sign off so that I can go get dinner real quick before we play Jazzy and Company at 5:15. Alright, Jazzy. I'll see you in the salt mines. Let's see what we got here. Let's find somebody good. white men can only ever have one copy, as there is no rod cone. Oh, it has to do with the fact that rods and cones are encoded to the X chromosome. And there's a very small percentage of women that can... What? Oh, hang on. I need to read all the way up. I just got lost in the red and green here. Wait, are you saying that women and men see different things? Am I understanding that correctly? Like, the perception of color is different in women than men? Colors are a lie. Weird. Okay. See you, Sean. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner. Let's, There's not a lot on right now, but why don't we raid Yoshi? He's making a logo for his team. That sound good? Let's do that. He's been very supportive in our Discord, and I love the guy to death. So let's go see what he's doing. Just say hi, enjoy what he's doing. He's working in 3D, so that's pretty cool. I do fucking love this guy. Alright, let's raid. Alright. Alright. Here we go. This is also why red and green colorblind is more common in men. I actually did know that. Alright. Have fun, guys. I'll see you in a bit for some overload.